You may have noticed a pattern in life where you feel like you keep on attracting the exact same wrong person, just with a different face, with the same sort of script. You see, your nakshatra has a big part to play in this, more specifically the nakshatra of your moon, your Venus, or the lord of your 7th house. In this video, I'll show you which nakshatra creates which patterns. First, find your moon nakshatra. This is your emotional default. Next, find your Venus nakshatra. This is what you're attracted to. Also, check the nakshatra of your 7th lord. This is the planet ruling your partnership house. If any of these fall into the following 6 nakshatras, then you've been cycling through a specific wrong person pattern. Let's go through them. Number 1. Ashlesha. This is a fixer pattern. You attract people who need saving, such as addicts, victims, or people who won't help themselves. The thing is, you confuse control with care. 2. Swati. This is the unavailable pattern. Here, you attract people who are always leaving, like travelers or people with commitment issues or even emotionally distant workaholics. With this placement, you tend to confuse freedom with love. 3. Anuradha. This is a loyal to pain pattern. You attract people who test you, like people who are cold, emotionally unavailable, withholding, or overly critical. The challenge is that you can confuse endurance with devotion. Staying in relationships because you believe love means standing by someone no matter how much pain it causes you. A good example is the movies A Star is Born or Ashiki 2. Both show how love can become tangled up with the desire to save, heal, or carry another person's struggle. Instead of building a healthy partnership, one person ends up bearing the emotional weight of the relationship. 4. Vishaka. This is the almost perfect pattern. You attract people who are great on paper but never commit. They make endless promises, delayed timelines, and always say soon. Here, you confuse potential with reality. Number 5. Jesta. This is the rival pattern. You attract people who compete with you, such as those that are underminers or secret critics. You can easily confuse intensity with passion over here, and it can be a hard pattern to break, but it can be broken. Number 6. Revati. The rescuer pattern. You attract people who always play the victim, such as being helpless, chaotic, and they always seem to be in crisis. What you do over here is that you confuse pity with love. With all of these patterns, the best way to break the cycle is to stop asking, how can I make this relationship work? And start asking, is this relationship actually healthy for me? Most of these nakshatras aren't attracting the wrong people by accident. They're repeating a lesson. Ashlesha has to learn that caring for someone isn't the same as controlling or fixing them. Swati has to learn that love and commitment can exist together. Someone who truly cares won't keep one foot out the door. Anuradha has to learn that loyalty is a gift, but suffering is not proof of love. Vishaka has to stop falling in love with potential and start paying attention to reality. Jesta has to recognize that intensity, competition, and emotional drama are not the same as passion. And Revati has to understand that compassion doesn't require self-sacrifice. You can care about someone without carrying their entire life on your shoulders. The moment you stop confusing these patterns for love, your relationships begins to change. You stop chasing, rescuing, fixing, waiting, and proving yourself. Instead, you actually start to choose people who meet you halfway. And that's usually when the cycle finally breaks. So check your moon, Venus, and 7th Lord Nakshatras. See which pattern you've been living and share some of your stories in the comments below if you usually attract the wrong people. I'll see you in the next video.